Hey guys, Tom Yafsikov here, and since it's Thanksgiving and I'm a vegetarian, this basically means that I'm unable to celebrate eating animals with you, but however, I am able to say thank you for opening my emails, for being interested in what I have to say. And really, I'm not from the area, right? So I am from Israel. I don't know anything about Thanksgiving and stuff like that. We don't celebrate it here. But what I do know, however, is that it's a big deal wherever it is celebrated. Probably in the United States only. I don't know, guys. I really have no anything, any information about it. But I do know it's a big deal. It's important to you. Maybe you're just looking for a reason to celebrate. We all do, to rest, to eat. So I would like to say thank you. So I have two things for you on this short, very short video that is designed to educate you, right? So one thing is, below this video there will be a link to download something, and that something is my urgent cash formula. Now I have offered it for free to my subscribers before. It's sold at $27 on the Warrior Forum. Not every day anymore, but it used to sell very well. And it's 4 fast cash methods that I'm using whenever I need some fast income. Now when I started reaching the levels of $700 and $1,000 daily, these methods are no longer, let's say, time efficient for me, unless I don't know, I really need some extra and I want to put in some extra work. But this can benefit you. Now, since I already have offered to my subscribers before, and you may have already downloaded before, you'll be interested in the video itself, because once again, you already have it. But for the people who never downloaded it before and want the benefit of making fast income with very low to no investment, and we're talking about hundreds of dollars per day, okay, not just some $20-$30, hundreds of dollars per day, and just have fun and build a side business, sometimes even a full-time business, depending where you're from in the world and what are your needs. Okay, so let's continue into the video. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick lately, so this is why my voice and all that stuff, okay? So we're here on Munchies. What I wanted to do in this video is educate you on how to avoid being basically screwed, but also wanted to educate you on how to know exactly what to expect. So this is a resource that obviously I use as a marketer. So now we know there is let's say the market, okay, the audience. Now we the vendors like me, the sellers, those who do the launches and all that stuff, okay, they want the marketplace to divide into two things. One is the affiliates and vendors, and two, the buyers. What they don't understand is that that's not how the market works, and that everything is mixed up. However, because of this small divide they want to have, we have a gap where people go into the sales page after they enter an email. Let's say I promote something, right, and you go to the email and you go to, now I'm not a good example because I do a review, but someone who just sends you to a page, you don't know what to expect. So let's say you buy, and then there's an upsell. What do you need it? And you feel kind of, you feel like somebody's trying to hide something from you. So we don't want that. So what I do, a resource I used to do when I didn't have access to all these things, and still today I use those to review upsells. So basically, let's say that there's a software, there's a product, okay, let's look at this video, cash consoles, right? So I'm entering, now whether I'm interested in promoting or not, right, whether I'm a buyer or a JV, okay, whether or not I'm a buyer or an affiliate, right, I want to know, this is the JV page is the best place to know all the details about a product, because there is a very, very, very small chance that the vendor who wants me, he wants that JV and that affiliates, he wants people to promote him. He considers us, the affiliates, the money makers and not the customers. Okay, that is his mindset, and that is the mindset of about 90% of launchers or the vendors online on these Manchais and all those sites. So he will tell all the truth here and hype more and lie more on the sales page. I'm not saying that everyone will lie or hype. I'm just saying that if he's gonna hype or lie, it's gonna be on the sales page and not here. Now let's look at this page, for example. So I'm looking for something to promote, right? And I'm looking for something quality. Okay, I'm looking for something that will convert, that will benefit my subscribers. So obviously I will probably skip this one, and no, not because it's Todd Gross, but I've already visited this page, okay, to look what there is to benefit here. And now, I don't know, I know James Knight, I do not know who this is, these two I do not know, so it's already a very slight chance that I will promote, because I don't even know who these marketers are except James Knight, and I don't have a very good relationship with him at all. Okay, they got a coupon, and what I love seeing in JV pages, right, is when the vendor, and I do this myself on my JV pages, I love when they talk in a general sense, like they talk about the benefits and how the product is great, and obviously they need to mention all these contests and everything, because that's for the affiliate. But sometimes it seems like they're talking about the buyers like some kind of dogs, or it's like cash sucking funnels rocking fucking, I don't know what they're saying. There's just crazy words you'll see on JV pages. I really just take a look, go to Manchai, start opening JV pages, and you'll see you'll cry. Okay, you'll basically cry about how sad it is. So
if you're not getting any,
let's skip Todd.
Page that's below me, because video ranking and monetizing.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna promote this. I'm not even interested in recommending this or reviewing this, simply because it will be a waste of my time.
Your customers are gonna save $5, but after that, at 10 a.m., that's on top of and experienced movie directors on how they can turn
Now he's reading obviously from a script, right?
stories into profits using.
He's not even looking at a camera at all, which is another thing that turns me off. But again, forget turning me off. It's not the point here, from promoting or not. So there's not really what is Video Cash Console? Okay, basic stuff. I want to know what the product is. And they're saying video is so hot right now, and it would stay that for a long time. The front end offers full 50 gigabytes of lifetime hosting for all your videos. OTO1 offers a upgraded limited display, so it's just hosting. That's all it is. 50 gigabyte is not a lot at all. Best and easiest cash producing video software on the market. Come on, you know what I'm saying? The sales page, if it's here, it's gonna be even worse. Video software injects cash into. I see what I told you about the hype and the stuff. If you think this is hypey, it's probably worse here, and that is the truth. Video software injects cash into your bank account. I mean, come on, this is too much. This is a joke. Okay, that injects cash. I don't know who wrote this copy, but he's injecting something, okay, for sure. I don't know what the hell is going on. Injecting cash, what the fuck, guys? This is a joke, okay? The copywriter is bet, just bet, okay? Now let's move on to the rest of the stuff. So okay, let's move on. So basically, as you see, this wasn't a very good example because the JV page was pretty hypey. However, let's find another. Okay, there's this Vector Freak launch. I'm not promoting it. I think it was disappointment, but just see how much I know about these products, how much I'm searching and reviewing and researching it. I just sometimes this whole scene industry or whatever you want to call it can become pretty disappointing. So let's say you want to go for so you get to the sales page. So what you're gonna do is take the name of the product that you've seen, go to Google, okay, write the name of the product, Vector Freaks I believe, and Munchai. Then you'll go to here, and this will find you the Munchai page, which will lead us to the JV page. And what you want to see here is exactly what you're going to expect in the funnel. So you're going to see the product preview, right? Create pro-looking graphics and videos, hundreds of thousands of fresh and unique, boost conversions, benefits, stuff like that. Okay, and you see here the funnel, Vector Freak 27, Logo Freak, eCover Hub. You'll see here everything you can expect. Let's take another product. Okay, let's try another product. Craig Crawford Video Syndicate Alpha. I don't know what it is. It's pretty expensive. Once again, I haven't reviewed that at all, but I know Craig is pretty cool. But again, Todd Grove, he's everywhere. This guy's everywhere. It's insane. He's very, very successful in our industry, and this is a guy you want to be like. I don't know in terms of quality he produces, but in terms of he's branding himself everywhere where video appears, and that is very smart. He's doing things very smart, and I know he's a multi-millionaire doing this. So let's say you came to this sales page and you want to see what the product offers. So you go to the JV page as I taught you, and you're searching for the descriptions. You start reading it, so you see what's going on, what the product is really about. 50% commission, monthly option, 50%. Once again, alpha extreme. We don't know what this means. We only know what this means. It's some kind of den for you, right? But if we want to know more, let's see about the product. This is an overview. OTO1. Oh, suddenly in an overview of the first one-time offer, the downsells, and this is where you see this is where the magic happens. This is where you see exactly what's going on. Okay, and that's how you do proper research. Now, I know you see this product and there's the timer saying you have 20 seconds to buy before the world will explode and the price will increase. Give yourself those 2 minutes to do some research about this product. Not talking about reviews, because I personally think that word form reviews and all that stuff is just bullshit. Okay, people are always going to cry about and whine about products, okay, just because they're lazy and they're not successful at all. And they're not planning to be really successful. They want something that will, I don't know, do everything for them, and they can just get a massage and I don't know, and eat food and look at tables, yeah, whatever. But the point is that do yourself a favor. If you're not sure if you trust the vendor or not, you never heard about them or the product, nobody ever told you anything about it beforehand, go ahead to the JV page, go and see the one-time offer, see the product, see what's going on, what you can expect after you buy, how they're going to treat you. And the way you see how they're going to treat you, this is a kind of an indication, is when they talk about the launch and only about the launch with cash sucking and blood sucking, all that stuff, and not at all mention stuff like great product and quality product that your customers are going to love. This is already an indication that nobody gives a crap about you. Okay, so this is it. This is the video. I was really happy to make it for you. I think it's going to benefit you a lot in the long term, especially more than the short term. That's for sure. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you later.